Yep, we've definitely got some weird things going on with this shader pack. Look at that. I got my legs on my face. Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the video. My name is ArgentSargent, and this gentleman with the funky facial hair right here is Chinpatchy. I have a request for you, so get ready to write down in the comments section because I would really love your help on this one. This series is all about me building your requests. If it's a small request, I can probably do it at fairly short notice and in a short video that might also get released onto TikTok. If it's a big one, it might take a bit longer and possibly take multiple episodes. Here's the format of the videos. I'll review all of the comments you put on this video and I'll read these comments and get back to you to the best of my ability, as I always do. But the comment that gets the most likes or the most attention in general will be the one that I create a build based on. And if it's going to fit in here, in this stunning location, it will happen here. Subsequent videos obviously rely on the comments section from the previous video, so it kind of rolls. Using the replay mod, I will record a third-person time-lapse of the build process, and I will talk over it and tell you about the idea itself, who it came from, I'll give a shout-out to that person, and I'll tell you what I find so exciting about their idea and what story I'd like the finished product to tell, if they haven't already sold me that. If it's a bit wacky and out of left field, it might have to get built in a world of its own, because I want the stuff that I build in this glorious idyllic location to be a tapestry of aesthetic ideas that go along and around this wonderful river that stretches out almost as far as the eye can see in all directions. Now, I'm afraid I'm only one guy with only a few hours per week to dedicate to this, so I can't promise that I can take on every project, and we might end up with a backlog of work to do, but I can promise that I will do my best for you. So, am I building something into the mountain? Am I going to develop this tower? Am I going to make use of that ridiculous floating lump of rock? Is there going to be a bridge? A boat? A farm? A nether portal? Maybe a waterfall? A skyscraper? Like there. And you can like jump off it and straight into the water. How about some huts? Or a dock? Or an enchanted cave? A miniature replica of Portsmouth? Perhaps a quay? Perhaps a dam? Perhaps a reservoir? Perhaps, I don't know, like a giant squid underwater. Or just like a modern house jutting out of the corner of there. Now that would be a juxtaposition. So, please, put some comments down below and let me know what you want to see. And we can make it happen together. It's a lot easier for me to record a video like this because I can take an hour to play Minecraft without having to pluck up the energy to do the voiceover as I do it. I can come back later on and do the voiceover over the top, and I can kind of talk you through a more sophisticated outlook on what it is that I'm really doing and what it is I'm thinking while I do the building. Pop your ideas down in the comments, look at what other people have said, and decide for yourself what you'd most like to see here. Now, let's dive in. I'm going to talk you through this tower I built. So this build was inspired first by some of the tutorials you see, where someone builds a tower using a couple of lava buckets and a couple of water buckets, but I wanted to make it a little bit extra. I thought about trying to do something clever with how the lava flowed and spread out, but I didn't have the brain power for it at the time, so I kept it simple. Once I'd built the tower, I decided to connect it to this rocky mountain face with a bridge. I wanted to tell the story of being an old, abandoned, heavily weathered, abused tower with some kind of either magical or tactical significance, which was very damaged a long time ago in some war or series of battles. The infills between the columns of the bridge are supposed to be both structural and decorative, and provide some hint as to the civilization who built it. I wanted it to look a bit ruined and wrecked, so I gave the palette some more variety and used some TNT to keep the damage looking authentic. Timber scaffolding, trapdoors and planks were used as hasty bodge jobs while the tower was still in service to make sure it could still be accessed by the people who either took it over or kept control of it. I wasn't about to let myself get away with not putting any substructures underneath the columns, and I wanted to do a bit more work to the base of the main tower, which now needs an interior. Other than your classic spiral staircase, I really don't know what I can do with this that will be too exciting. Did some work up here at the top, mostly dedicated to texturing and ruining the main pathway and putting some fall protection and lighting up. Again, trying to add in that ancient weathered feel. I think with some leaves, some plants and some more bits of timber scaffolding, we can add some more character to it, but for now, for the amount of time that's gone into it, I'm quite pleased with it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope everything's well with you and that you've had a fabulous weekend. I've been ArgentSargent and you've been fantastic. See you next time.